what the deal is by now. Yesterday we did 2 arms. The last 2 days we did arms, we did biceps, we did triceps. So in order to make the most out of it, today we do shoulders. Let's see. Whew. Feeling tired today. In the past 2 days, biceps and triceps, those workouts were really shredded. So I don't think I need to do as much for my wearing down workout. In fact, I tell you what, I'm actually going to shift gears real quick. Now that I think about it, I'm actually going to do shrugs first. Usually I do those second. I'm going to do those first just to make sure my shoulders are the ones getting worn down. Then I'm going to go right into the shoulder presses, and they're going to be heavy. So shoulders are tired, same with the rest of my arm. Yeah, let's see how that goes. So I won't count that beginning thing, because that beginning set, that was a pure warm-up at that point. Man, I gotta clean. Yeah, I apologize for yesterday. That video got cut off for some reason, and I'm going to check every now and then to make sure this one doesn't. But if it does, I'll still put the full workout in the description in case anybody wants to follow along or is incredibly curious. Yeah, it's still going. It cut off around the 15-minute mark, and I don't think it should happen again, just because I made sure to go back and delete some extra videos I had on my phone. That way it would help to prevent memory from being full, which is what I'm guessing that was. Yeah, like I said, in fact, let's not stop at 30. Let's do 50 for each set. Or 40. Since again, my arms are pretty tired, and the shoulder presses take a bit more because they use biceps and triceps a bit more. Yeah. Never fear, because the workout will always be there. And it's not like I'm going to be so drastically different between the midway point and the very end, so it's not to worry about. I tell you what, this semester's been kicking my ass. I think after next week, the most difficult part is going to be behind me. Because if I'm correct, once I finish this week, and then once I finish next week, that following week, or I should say the week after that, is spring break. And that's after the kind of midway point of the semester. And that's important because my show that I need to put on, my art show, is all the way at the end of April. It starts on my birthday and ends on Star Wars Day. So, if all the official stuff gets done before then, before spring break, then that means I have basically 2 months to work on the pieces going into the show that I could just hard focus. As well, it'll let me have time to catch up for history and Italian, so that'll be a big weight off my back. Yeah. I don't know how many shoulder presses I'll be able to do after these shrugs, just because they are getting pretty tiring. Even if I don't do any, I think I'll be good. But next week, I think I'll go lighter on biceps and triceps to work out the joints, and go heavier on shoulders just to make sure I can actually shoulder press, because that is definitely the better of the two. Or at least it feels the best. That's right, I need to make my creatine mix. I have once again prepared and eaten food before working out today, which is good. I don't feel like I'm going to get sick. And generally in life, that's a good thing. Unless something's changed since I've been in Philly, which it might well have. At this rate, if I'm being honest. Turn the kettle on, do my set. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna feel this one. I believe Mitchell said that he wanted to work out with me tomorrow. So if that's the case, it won't be an early morning workout because fuck if he wakes up before 10 a.m. on a day off. So that'll be closer to the workout. Oh, excuse me. The workout will happen closer to 3 o'clock. Oh, God. It'll happen closer to 3 o'clock. Should be fine. It is kind of a shame though, because I have been enjoying waking up early. Because then I have a bit more time in the afternoon. You know, instead of having to set aside time for an afternoon workout, I could just focus on other things like, honestly, taking a nap. Or even getting some more work done. Now is shoulder press. I am going to do a quick set, play by ear. I might only be able to get 5 just because of exhaustion and fatigue. Seven will do. No. Do all 10. Ooh, I'm feeling that. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. That means I've properly exhausted my arms. Maybe. I don't know. Do I look like a guy who knows what he's doing? Let me just double check to make sure this is recording here. Do I look like a guy who knows what he's doing? I stay in my loafers, sweatpants, and Kiki's Delivery Service t-shirt that I got from my mom. I don't say that ironically either. Mom got me this as a birthday present, and it means a lot to me, because I absolutely love Studio Ghibli. She even got me a Kiki's mug as well. I love this mug. Because as much as I like glass, it's nice having something that I can put in the microwave that I know won't blow up. Glass doesn't usually, you don't usually need to worry about glass blowing up unless you thermo-shock it. Which just basically means you heat it up or cool it off faster than the glass can handle. And that's usually not a problem. As long as it's brought up to temperature slowly and then brought down to temperature slowly. For instance, using a glass baking dish, you want to put that into the cold oven and let the heat come into it, as opposed to putting it into a hot oven and just putting it in the heat. Let it heat up with the oven. And then when you take it out, you don't want to set it on the cold countertop. You want to set it on like a towel or something. Something that isn't frigid in comparison, something that'll more slowly absorb that heat out. You know, and it's not even just boro glass. As long as you're careful, you don't even need borosilicate glass to do it. I've been using this thing for a while now. This is just plain old furnace glass. Nothing that really resists thermal shocking, but because every single time I pour boiling water into this, it's on my ShamWow, not sponsored, it doesn't shock the glass as much. And so this has been going for well over a year. As long as you know what you're doing, glass is great. Sometimes it also helps that is a good thickness. If it was too thin, then it wouldn't be able to handle it. But it's a good thickness, so everything kind of works out. But with that being said, I don't put glass in the microwave because the microwave is really weird with how it heats things. And I think pretty much everybody knows that. So I don't put any of my glasses in the microwave. That's what I have. That's what I use my mug for. And I don't really see that as a downside, you know. I'm not peeking behind the curtain. Glass is a terrible thing, it shouldn't be used. No, I love glass. However, I also know when to use the right tool for the job. And for something like heating my milk for a latte, I'm not putting it in a glass cup in the microwave. But maybe I'll serve that heated milk in a glass cup afterwards. You know, it's use the right tool for the job. It's the same reason why you wouldn't use a chainsaw when carving a steak, or you wouldn't use a paring knife to cut down a tree. It's not that those tools are useless or that they're incredibly, I'm just going to say useless, but that's just not the tool that they were meant for. That's not what they were designed for, and it's not meant to be an all-purpose tool. It's good to acknowledge something's strengths and weaknesses so that you can use it to its fullest potential. Oh, good. Oh. All right. That's all the workouts for today. Yeah, I'm really feeling it after the past 2 days. Not sure if I'll feel today as much as I felt the other two. But tomorrow is going to be chest, which means decline push-ups again. That one you always feel. I know Mitchell did, so he's going to be excited that we're doing that again. But yeah, hope you join me for that. With that being said, do have a good day. Thanks for coming around.